In this video, I'm going to be teaching a young dog how to lay down and settle and stay in the down position calmly, even if there are other dogs or more interesting things in the environment passing by. This particular puppy has a really hard time staying focused on her handler when I just want to sit down and relax, have my lunch, or hang out somewhere. So you're going to see that I've asked my apprentice trainer to assist me by walking another really calm dog by. It's important that when you're practicing this with a young dog or a dog that does not have good impulse control, that you're using another dog that's really calm and isn't going to add to the excitement of that puppy. So you'll also notice in this video I have my foot on the leash. My puppy already does know it down, so I went ahead and asked my puppy to lay down initially, and then I did put my foot on the leash to prevent her from popping up. This is a really important step in making sure that the puppy learns that it is non-negotiable for her to get up and go visit with other dogs and other people. So every time the puppy shows good impulse control and can continue to lay down or give me eye contact or focus on me despite distraction, you're going to see me praise her, bend down, and reward her with a high-value treat. I'm using Natural Balance dog food, which is a high-value reward. It's kind of like a semi-wet dog food or moist treat to reward my puppy. And you can see she starts to get really pleased with herself because I am using quite a bit of verbal praise as well every time she does a good job. So when you're training your puppy to pay attention to you and ignore distractions, two things are important. One, that you have a really high value reward to offer the puppy for a job well done, and I have a way to prevent unwanted behavior. So in this video, the way I'm preventing the unwanted behavior, which is the lunging at other dogs, even though it's very friendly, I am putting my foot on the leash to prevent her from getting up and going away from me. So she's not going to be able to do what's called self-reinforcement, which is essentially what happens every time a puppy or dog gets up, breaks a stay, rushes over, and greets another dog. They're being rewarded for that impulsive behavior, and so we don't want to let that happen. That's why I put my foot on the leash. You'll notice that I'm never forcing the puppy to be on the floor or yanking her back down to the floor. That kind of stuff is just mean and not necessary in dog training, but I am letting her know that I'm not going to tolerate her getting up and going away by keeping my foot on the leash and maintaining just enough slack for her to lay down comfortably. You'll also see that I'm using what's called a gentle leader in this video, which is a head collar. It's an alternative to something like a prong collar or a choke chain, because this particular puppy tends to be a really hard puller, and I want to make sure that during the exercise she's not choking herself. So here we are at the end of the exercise. She did a great job, so I'm rewarding her with some love, some petting, and some cuddling. This is what we call love 'em up, and we feel really strongly about making sure that we end training sessions with something your dog really enjoys, like snuggles or love or petting. So great job, puppy. I hope you feel inspired to go out there and help teach your puppy some calm downstay behavior. This is Dee from Your Paws Dog Training, reminding you that you don't have to be rough to teach your dog stuff, and happy training.